African black young person that is in a marginalized township rural area is that they're very despondent. They've lost hope. They've got a desire to want to contribute to the economy, but they don't have access to opportunities that allow them to become viable citizens of the country. So it's definitely been very positive here in Gugulethu. The young people have come in numbers, and unfortunately we were even oversubscribed yesterday, where we had to turn some young people back and encourage them to come today, specifically because of capacity issues. We cannot accommodate more than 500 per day. That is our biggest limitation, and would love to have all 1,000, 2,000 that would like to come in, but unfortunately because of that. But we are taking note of it, and in future reference, when we do come back, we will then consider something much larger, understanding that there is a big appetite for these type of platforms. But yeah, it's been great. The young people are happy. They're learning a lot. I think one thing that we often underplay, young people, yes, are very tired of talk shops, where they come and they listen and they're spoken to, told all these things that always seem like a pie in the sky. So one thing that sets us apart is that we're not about throwing a pie in the sky or dangling a carrot in front of your eyes. We push forward the sustainability element and the impact that actually comes with the platform.
Hey, it's your boy Coffee Man. I'm out here in Cape Town. As Kose Barcelona, Machuchumbeni say NY6, NY108 corner at Bednico Jafta Methodist Church. There's a nice exhibition. It's a 3-day workshop by Empowaworx. It's EmpowaYouth. And there's all sorts of stakeholders such as NYDA, the city of Cape Town. And we're going to engage with some of them namhlanje. But I have my brother right here. Guys, how are you doing, bro?
I'm good, Chef Kujat.
I'm nice, I'm fresh, bro. Silapa, we were here yesterday. It's day number 2.
Yeah.
As a citizen, Yalapa, how do you feel about the whole thing?
Well, I love it. It's a very good, informative workshop, and it's a great privilege to actually have ECT and Empower Youth, as well as NYDA, to actually bring services like this to Gugulethu community as well, so that we can literally learn izinto that can actually elevate us and grow us in terms of entrepreneurship, internship, learnerships, and actually ways of growing and elevating social ills that we encounter, so we can use the services to actually better our lives, which is a very good thing.
Yeah. We were having a conversation yesterday, and you were saying that you feel like there should be more of these because they're scarce. What do you think is the impact of not having such gatherings?
Well, the impact one is that because there's not a lot of gathering like this that happens, we never really get the right information to process things in terms of how do we change our lives for the better. And we always get to be involved in the wrong things at the end of the day. But when you bring services like this, then that actually gives hope to people to say, I know, man. As much as there's a lot of challenges that we encounter as a community, but this services gives us that hope that life can definitely become better.
Yeah. For someone who's not here and missing out, what would you say they're missing out, and what's your take on what you have already experienced?
Well, they're missing out on a lot because the speakers that actually were engaged in the main stage, in terms of the companies that are different exhibitors as well, the service that they offer, and this is a great opportunity to be direct interaction with them, so you can actually have the direct contacts, so you can definitely make ways to find out how you can incorporate your essence of what you're doing with the exhibitors and the stakeholders of the event.
Yeah. Let's take the opportunity to also sell you while you're here, what you're doing and what you're all about, bro.
Okay, Kamlana, Msutwana. I'm a photographer. Love everything that's got to do with the art, and I'm starting a media company called Ubunganga Media. And the reason I'm here is mainly about networking, especially with the stakeholders, so that I can engage how I can actually be in a great space to get my company to be in the database of service providers. Yes.
Yeah, that's really powerful, and I love your energy because you're always gunning for opportunities and you're always approaching them, man. On social media, where can people find you?
Well, on social media, my handle is Ubunganga_media, And on Facebook, Thembalethu Msutwana. Yes.
That's dope, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you.
It's a great pleasure.
Cool, man.
Nakanja.
And right about now, we have another guest on the couch. Ayo couch, namhlanje sisitulo, guys, because we are live here. Siswami, right? Ndiyaphila nam qaba vinika. Igama lakho and where are you from in terms of your organization?
All right. Igama nguNothemba Xawuka. I'm from Harambe Youth Employment Accelerator, but we are here as pathway managers of sayouth platform.
Okay. There's a lot on the introduction. Just give me a brief of what you guys do.
All right.
Yeah.
As I said, we are sayouth pathway managers. We are here as a platform of sayouth whereby young people will be able to register themselves, and then after that they'll be able to see earning opportunities, learning opportunities, upskilling themselves as well. We have content also on the platform, and we have CV content, we have interview preparation content, as well as I said, also upskilling yourself, whereby you can do sort of like working on PowerPoint while you're sitting at home. And it's a data-free platform that we came to advertise to you guys, and you have to be from the age of 18 to 35 in order for you to be able to join the platform. But we don't close doors for people that are over 35. Remember, I said we have different contents as well on the platform. So a person maybe wants to prepare themselves for an interview, so you can be able to log in and check how to answer the questions on the platform, because you know it's difficult to just go for an interview and then you don't know, you just want to prepare yourself. Then that's what we do.
Yeah, I remember, I think back in the days, probably
one of ours.
8 years back, I went to Harambe offices. I think they were in Long Street back then. I don't know if they're still there. And the process was really, really interesting. And the engagement was really lovely. Do you want to go into that, or are you not in that sector?
No, we can. We're no longer now in Long Street anymore.
Okay.
So now we are in Terminal Cruise and Waterfront.
Okay.
And also in the harbour side, there's Terminal Cruise. So our offices are there. So yes, that time it was great engagements because we were doing face-to-face. But after COVID, we couldn't do face-to-face. That is why we came to be pathway managers of sayouth platform, because it's easy now. Everyone will do it, everything on their cell phone. So remember, we used to invite you to come to do the assessments, and then we invite you for interviews with the client and everything. But now what you do, you register, you create your profile, then you check which opportunities that matches with your profile. Then it's easy for you to apply for yourself, because there is a apply button there. Then you just apply, because you'll read the requirements, and then you can see that, oh, okay, I love this particular opportunity and I match with this particular opportunity, and then it's easy like that. So it's no longer the same as Harambe that time.
Yeah.
Now it's much easier. On your sleeping bed, you're like on WhatsApp, but you can be on sayouth, and then you can check whatever that you're looking for. Then you can just apply for the job.
Yeah. In terms of youth, what kind of difficulties do you guys get in terms of them using your platform? And also, what are some of the positive things that you get from that?
I won't lie, there's not a lot of negativity because it's easy. Because remember, I said it's a data-free platform, first of all, so people are not using their data. It's only when you're just going on our platform. Just, Chrome will always take maybe 3 megabytes.
Yeah.
After that, it's easy for them to do everything. So we have never have negative impacts. But there's other people that don't have the smartphones, because now you have to have a smartphone to be able to do everything, because some people have about delete.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, everyone was crying about that yesterday.
Because of that. Yeah, but other than that, we're all good. And other people, they always say it's an easy way for them to find opportunities, because remember, you have to print CVs, you have to do everything. But their CV now, it's on the platform as well, because they have their own CV they create on the platform. Then they'll be able to even download that CV and use it somewhere else. So remember, we're working with different partners, and they know exactly what kind of CV it's needed out there. So they have that kind of a CV, and then it's easy for them to apply. So we always get positive impact, I don't want to lie, because they're not using data to find jobs.
They're
just on the platform, and then they maneuver around on the platform and then get what they're looking for.
That's really amazing, man. It makes things very easy, and I feel like there's no one who's gonna say that there's no opportunities. You just have to wake up and go and find opportunities.
Definitely.
I want to ask you guys, like, are you available on social media, the website? Where can people
We
find
are
you?
available all social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like also, if a person needs to create also a LinkedIn platform, we are there, and there's opportunities that we post there, even internally, like our own opportunities we post there. If they follow Harambe, then they will see the opportunities. We are on Facebook. Just check. Remember, there's a lot of SA youth platforms on Facebook, but need to make sure that you're checking, you're getting the right one, in order for you to get the right opportunities and all the information. But we are on social media.
Okay.
They can follow us. They can follow us on TikTok. Please, guys,
TikTok.
make sure you're following us on TikTok.
Also follow us guys on TikTok, the Gas Mayhem TV, man. We're growing so much.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Enjoy the rest of
Pleasure.
your day.
Same to you guys.
Cool. Right about now, we have another guest on the couch, on the chairs actually. Namhlanje. Has Kogu Black Couch. Siswamu, right? The right now. Igama lakho and where you from in terms of your organization?
Oh, okay, I've just met the organization, not for, I think, on a weekend.
Yeah.
But I was introduced by one of the Empowaworx mobilizers, Mr. George.
Yeah.
Because Mr. George approached me, I think Thursday, and asked to meet with me, because knowing that I was also introduced by my counselor, which is Councillor Moses, to Mr. George, saying that I'm working hand in hand with the youth of Ward 44.
Yeah.
And I'm a youth ambassador of Ward 44. I'm also in the youth committee for Sub-Council 14.
Yeah. So ungathi wena siswami into ezikumila kanje apha elokishini ziza nantoni okanye intoni oyithandayo ngazo wena?
Okay, into ezinjena bhuti apha elokishini ziza namathuba amanintsi.
Yeah.
Okokuqala abantwana bethu apha eGugulethu, they are into standing in corners, bafuna ukwenzelwa.
Yeah.
And into ezinjena, I've seen some positive attitude coming out of izinto ezinjena. And abanye bethu, like I myself, Nakala, I was part and parcel of abantu ababesima ekoneni, but today I do not wake up not knowing what to do with my life. Even if I know I'm unemployed or I'm going to go to that workshop for the whole 2 weeks, not knowing what I'm gonna get from that workshop. But at the end of the day, you come out with a knowledge of knowing where are you standing in life.
Yeah. Ungathi wena so far kule event kunjani kuwe?
Le event has opened up many young people's eyes. Abantu bebengaboni, but I think thina apha Western Cape, le event is one of the biggest events eske sabanayo, azange sabanayo engaka. Most of the times we see events ezinjena zenzeka eKhayelitsha, and not know as umuntu ohlala eGugulethu we lack information. Because if you look at eKhayelitsha and look at Gugulethu, you will see that eKhayelitsha is improving each and every day. That is why you get abantu esibaziyo abasuke apha bayohlala eKhayelitsha. When they come back with positive attitudes.
Yeah. No, siyabulela kakhulu siswami, siyabulela kakhulu. Hopefully you will have a longer journey with the Rainbow leaders. We've heard a bit about Chris Izolo and the work that he has done doing marathon from Cape Town to Cairo and holding the world record, which is really, really amazing. And hopefully that will inspire a lot of kids. And what would you say in terms of, because I know the whole thing about Rainbow Leaders is to encourage the youth to vote.
Yes.
What would you say to the young audience watching right now in terms of voting?
Okay, what I would say to the young people of South Africa, we are not only doing this for ourselves, we are doing this for them. Because remember, what we young people, if we do not go out and vote, I do not like people shouting, but they are not acting. That is why ever since I started voting, I've been voting, because I know I'm also a young person as living in Gugulethu, I also have complaints. I also have a problem with the government because today you get people like us still sitting where we are. Yes, we are role models to some of the young people. Some people see mentors. When they see us, they see mentors.
Yeah.
But if you do not act as a young person, there is nothing that is going to act on your behalf. Because remember, abantu abacha in our country, they always complain about haya akukho msebenzi. How is the government going to know ubana singa create any sebenzi? How are international countries going to sponsor South Africa if we are seeing that, if they are seeing that people in South Africa are not serious about voting?
Yeah.
So why should we give a country that doesn't care if they vote or not?
Yeah.
So people should start looking at the stats. If you look at the stats of South Africa, the economy is not growing, it's growing, but the unemployment is growing more than the economy is growing.
Yeah.
So I think by people, like if we do this almost every day, making sure that at least out of 100%, 80% of the young people of South Africa are registered to vote, then we will see in the next national elections or local elections, we will see the difference.
Yeah. Siyabulela kakhulu sisomni khona mos kula makhasi onxibelelwano.
Kakhulu.
I-Rainbow Leaders everywhere, ne?
Rainbowleaders.co.za.
Okay, siyabulela kakhulu sisomi Nkosi.
Siyabulela Nkosi.
Yet again, we are joined by another guest. She is from Love Life. Right, Sisom?
Ndiyaphila unjani bhuti?
The right igama and what you do at Love Life.
Okay, igama lam Unam wakwa-Dzai, ekhaya kulapha eGugulethu NY112 ne. Kwa-Love Life ndiye groundbreaker.
Okay.
Ne. It's a program they established in 2001. It's a program where we are placed at various clinics around the metro. Sisebenza ne-youth.
Okay.
I said the youth, I mean from 14 years to 25 years, the youth year to lay, according to us. So for any services, a youth is a yellow clinic, we are the people that are supposed to approach them and to coordinate them. Sometimes they're shy, they don't want to go to clinics, they don't know what Baba Fike Batina's clinic. So we are there as a comfort space for them. We have established youth zones, quick clinics there too. So it's a safe space only about clinic. So this includes women and men. As well as because siyayazi bangabona abantu abangafuni uhamba clinic. But now both bakhona baya for anything abangayazi sexuality related abangakhoshwa bakwenzeka ntoni ne changes emzimbeni wakho. You are growing up, you have different things ezibonayo, you are unsure, you want to go and ask ufuna udibana nonesi. Sikhona sise groundbreakers the clinics around the metro. Nike am the based up at NY1, corner of NY1 of NY3.
Okay.
That's the Gugulethu Mall. Yes, the seventh corner. So let me give you a brief background on Love Life. Love Life was established in 1999, mainly focusing on fighting HIV transmission amongst the youth. But over the years, it has grown. It has become broader to the point where with job opportunities, safety youth, and also sexual rights. Yeah.
That's like, so like the information that you're giving me right now, it's like something that I never knew about To Love Life, but I've always seen A Love Life growing up. But even in schools they would pop up. I want to ask you something, man, because I feel like the youth, when it comes to their sexuality, they'd rather keep it like not even private, but they a bit ashamed, I would say. When it comes to like treating yourself or like going to do checkups and stuff, would you say that you guys have find that the youth has a difficulty you're going to approach clinics themselves?
I would say it's difficulty on approaching a clinic, not necessarily approaching a groundbreakers, because to be honest, singama 2K, this is groundbreakers, singama 2K, a youth singama 2K, so we are peers.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be difficult ba umbone umntu ba a friendly face where you can go to and speak to them about. So I would say it's difficult to kukuza a clinic.
Yeah.
That is why ke ngoku siye sibe ne-outreaches like today. Sikhona apha kule excursion sizothetha nabo sizobacacisela uba there is no shame kuye ekliniki and sikhona.
Yeah. What's the one thing would you say that you guys find very common in terms of people who are approaching you guys?
As in
Like if it's maybe pregnancy related or like HIV related,
okay.
or
To be honest, eyona nto kule short time bendisebenze kuyo, I think I've been there for 5 months. Eyona nto endiyibona clinic is teenage pregnancy ne-HIV transmission. Like bayasulelana abantwana nge-HIV and they're not even aware of it because abasebenzisa condom, abayi ezikliniki for uyothatha prep, abayazi noba yintoni uprep okanye upep. So bayasulelana and it's sad because if you were not born ngento and then uyifumane ebudaleni and then you have to live with it for the rest of your life and it's just like you could have avoided this. So they don't understand the importance of using a condom as well.
yeah.
So that is why we have youth clubs as well as clinic. Siqokelela a certain amount of people and we educate them. And then we have conversations, we have dialogues. So that takes place twice a month. Youth clubs is it.
Yeah. I have 2 more questions and then we can wrap it up.
Okay.
One question is, what is PEP? What is PrEP? And then the last one, what would you say to the youth out there in terms of encouraging them to be positive about their sexuality?
Okay, so I'll start with PrEP. PrEP stands for pre-exposure popularis virus. So you were dibene nomntu, lo mntu awumazi HIV positive. Uyakwazi uya ekliniki sorry ndiyas-confuse ngu-PEP lo ndithetha ngayo.
Okay.
Ngu-pre-exposure. Is it post or wait? PEP is post,
Okay.
PrEP is pre.
Yeah.
So PrEP is before and PEP is after.
Okay.
So udibene nomntu nayenza le intercourse awukho sure nge-status sakhe uya eclinic within 72 hours.
Okay.
Uyocela uPEP.
Okay.
So zii-tablets eziyi-28 abakunika zona zizosusa if ibikhona intsholongwane emzimbeni wakho so sungabi nayo i-HIV.
Yeah.
And then uPrEP yena umthatha every day. It's like i-ARV prevent HIV.
Yeah.
PrEP. So umthatha every day to prevent yourself. Noba ungadibana naye umuntu uyazazi uba unoPrEP wakho awuzusuleleka.
Yeah.
Amajoni akho omzimba are ready for ulwa i-virus ye-HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, so that's PrEP and PEP. And then what is the second question?
What would you say to the youth in terms of encouraging them to own their sexuality?
I mean, guys, ayazi uba siyagowa siyi-youth. And then i-sexuality yakho for anything ongayaziyo qhubekayo emzimbeni wakho uya eclinic amboconsulta cwancisani. We're avoiding sifuna uyistopha into ye-teenage pregnancy.
Yeah.
Makufundwe makugredwe umuntu abe nomntana ngexesha eli-right. Abafana cela nike uhlala ne-STI bananto bathi yi-drop. Ola STI-drop babe beyispread. Acela umuntu xa yenento angakho sure ngayo iqhubekayo kwi-genital yakhe aye eclinic. Ikhona i-men's clinic Ubunganga clinic. They have their own private space. Banonesi wabo kwela cala. So it's no shame ukuya clinic.
Yeah. On social media, where can people find you?
On social media, sikhona ku Facebook and Instagram. It's Love Life NGO.
Okay.
And we have also on the internet, Love Life NGO. You can Google and read more about it. Love Life.
Okay. Sebulela ukulisiso mina mnandi.
Thank you for having me.
Cool. So right about now we have another guest, 2 guests in my black couch. No, I'm lying, guys. It's not a black couch today. It's a black chair. We're outside EmpowaYouth. Tell me your name and what organization you represent.
My name is Zackie. We are from the Thembalethu organization.
Okay. So what you guys do there?
So basically what we do is we have I think five five or six different sectors. So it's agriculture, waste management, health, ECDs, schools, and then micro enterprise. So each of that sectors is obviously there's different departments. So agriculture, what we focus on agriculture is we look at schools that has food gardens. So basically, if you have a food garden, then we try to help you create that food garden to a point where you can either sell it and then benefit yourself as your own small scale farm. And then our health is basically we have participants that goes out to home-based carers, so people that goes to the house and brings the tablets and checks if the old people are okay and all of that. And then in waste management, what we do is we take recycled cans, aluminium cans, and then we create small aluminium bars, and then we sell that to the markets that are looking for those aluminium bars. And then what else is there? Micro enterprise, what we do is, so basically in micro enterprise, if someone wants to start their own business, like we have people that bakes cakes, we have people that cleans, we have people that we have welders, yeah. So basically a lot in micro enterprise actually. So what they do is they give you a platform where you can learn the skill, and then after that we send you to Cedar, is it? Cedar for training, and then after that is accredited training, and then basically uplift yourself to a point where you can go confidently into that job.
Yeah.
So
Or manage your own business.
Or manage your own business, yeah. And then what else is it? What did I miss? ECD, yeah. Yo, I don't know what you do there. Do you want to take over that second ECD?
Also introduce yourself while you answering that.
Jason James is the name. Work for Thembalethu, and we are subcontracting for the Social Employment Fund.
Okay.
So basically what ECD does is we help you, especially now.
You can bring the mic closer
especially
to
now, you know, I don't want to say poorer communities, but our struggling communities, to put it like that. There's a lot of kids, and every second or third house you get, there's a bunch of kids there, almost as a creche. So our ECD coordinators will identify them and then help them get registered, supply them with their tables, chairs, the materials they need basically. And the end goal is to have them up and running as a business and a registered ECD, which means the community benefits that kids are getting a quality education or whatever it is they need. And also we start food gardens at ECDs as well. So in hindsight is the food garden is, it's there for their benefit financially, but also for the community and for those kids.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, one less hungry kid.
Yeah.
That's just the tip of it.
That's really, really nice, man. And I feel like a lot of people need those kind of assistance.
Yeah.
And do you have any age restrictions in terms of who you guys assist?
So our age category is above 18 up, and just under 60.
Under 60.
Yeah, because when I say above 60, the government is giving a pension stipend out. Because we also want somewhat government, you can't benefit twice from the government. People try that, but
yeah. What would you say is some of the highlights that you guys have experienced in being part of this organization?
Some of the highlights, you know, it's more of you as a person, what you feel. Because, I mean, I can walk past at least 10 people here, and they won't know that it's us as Thembalethu that supported them. We've got people that went to go and study as well. They're teachers today. That was our teachers assistant program in the education sector. Some of them are teachers today. Some have businesses running, and it's blooming. They are making business, and it's more that inside yourself you get that feeling of you were part of that social development, upliftment, and community development.
Yeah.
That is just something, you know, you can't take away the money. It's not about money, it's you as a person.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I would say, like, I started with them this year, and I won't lie, I developed some sort of empathy towards a lot of people in a lot of situations, because with Thembalethu, I really see that there's a lot of people out there that needs help, you know. And it made my heart soft to a lot of people, because you don't really know everyone's circumstance and how their situation is in life. So that's where we come in, and then we try to make your living easier, basically.
So where can people find you on social media, website?
On all social media platforms. Instagram is the Social Employment Fund page, and then we've got our company as well, Thembalethu Development in NPC. That's Facebook, that's Instagram. Our TikTok is not up and running, you know, we're too busy for that. But Social Employment Fund, you can Google that. Check it on Facebook and Thembalethu Development as well. You'll find us easily.
Cool. Thank you so much, guys. Any last words?
No, I don't have any last words. Just we here for the people. That's
Cool.
it.
Cool.
It was fun being here.
Cool, man. Thank you so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of you.
Thank you so much, man.
And right about now, we are joined by this beautiful lady over here from Empowaworx. How are you doing, Sisom?
Ngiyaphila njani?
Ngiyaphila nami. Your name and what's your role at Empowaworx?
Sure. So my name is Leputhing, but I go by the name of Dumi, for those that do know me. I'm the acting general manager for EmpowaWorx, and I'm the head of EmpowaYouth. I'm also a BRICS Youth Council working group member. So my profile or social media name or tagline is the Global Youth Advocate.
Wow, that's like very bold and very authoritative. I want to ask you something, because I heard yesterday that you guys have been going to different provinces, and how has been the journey so far?
Sure. I think EmpowaYouth has been birthed back in 2015, and what really started as a local one-day job summit has grown into a week-long summit that is on a national scale. We've been able to expose over 60,000 young people across the country to this platform, which again lends itself to the process of opportunity provision. These opportunities have varied from internships, mentorships, funding and support for those that are entrepreneurs, jobs, bursaries and training. These are the type of opportunities that have really come through the platform of EmpowaYouth. We started, in 2015 in Orange Farm, which is in the south of Johannesburg in Gauteng. We then moved to Limpopo later on in 2022. We also then moved to KZN. We've been to Mafikeng. Listen, we've been to all the provinces, and Western Cape is now our last province, which marks the 9th province that we needed to cover as the EmpowaYouth platform. And what really drives us is to ensure that the young people of our country are not left behind. Looking at the staggering rate of unemployment, the nationwide unemployment rate is over 60%, and that of young people, specifically between the ages of 18 to 35, sitting over 35%. So this platform is speaking to the plight of our young people, and we're saying, what are we doing as South Africans about the unemployment rate, the poverty rate, as well as the inequality rate, which continue to rise year upon year, and if not, they stagger across the past 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. Provinces are very big, and how do you identify the exact locations where you guys choose to do these events?
Sure. So I won't say we do this alone. We are driven by collaboration. So we collaborate with a lot of partners who have strategic mandates in a number of these provinces within specific districts, and that's the first driver of where we are located. What is the need, or what is the point of mandate for our partner? The second thing that we look into is how marginalized is this area in terms of the need for intervention. We are an intervention platform, so we need to make sure that we're operating in areas where nobody wants to go. That's exactly where we'll find us. So those are the two determining factors: the strategic mandate of our partner that is joining us to run the platform, or the EmpowaYouth platform in that district, as well as how dire is the need for intervention that assists us. But moreover, I think we also align a lot with the district DDMs, which is a government model. It's called the District Developmental Model, which identifies also what we talk about for the duration of the week or the weekend. It will be informed from the DDM, as well as what we gain on ground when we engage young people.
I think that was very spot on in terms of choosing the location, because for me it's been a while since I've ever experienced something like this. This is my neighborhood. I grew up here, but I've never experienced this in the last maybe 8 years or so. So it's very incredible when you see such things happening and more youth are coming in numbers to come and learn, engage, and also find themselves doing something.
Yeah.
And for you, how has been the experience so far here?
No, listen, it's been amazing. I think having been afforded the opportunity to work with so many young people across the country, I think one thing that we have discovered about a South African black young person that is in a marginalized township rural area is that they're very despondent. They've lost hope. They've got a desire to want to contribute to the economy, but they don't have access to opportunities that allow them to become viable citizens of the country. So it's definitely been very positive here in Thembalethu. The young people have come in numbers, and unfortunately we were even oversubscribed yesterday, where we had to turn some young people back and encourage them to come today, specifically because of capacity issues. We cannot accommodate more than 500 per day. That is our biggest limitation, and we'd love to have all 1,000, 2,000 that would like to come in, but unfortunately because of that. But we are taking note of it, and in future reference, when we do come back, we will then consider something much larger, understanding that there is a big appetite for these type of platforms. But yeah, it's been great. The young people are happy. They're learning a lot. I think one thing that we often underplay, young people, yes, are very tired of talk shops, where they come and they listen and they're spoken to, told all these things that always seem like a pie in the sky. So one thing that sets us apart is that we're not about throwing a pie in the sky or dangling a carrot in front of your eyes. We push forward the sustainability element and the impact that actually comes with the platform. But while we are doing that, we're ensuring that we're inspiring these young people through conversation. So the conversation that they actually thought they don't want to hear about, we're finding them very warm to receiving that right now. It's opening their eyes to alternatives. It's opening their eyes to actually what's happening around them and what they could be looking into. So I guess our approach is quite unique, and that's why we don't really have much competition within the space that we play in.
Yeah, I like the fact that you are not just career driven or getting youth to the jobs type of thing, but there's things like your love life to kind of support the youth in that space,
the health,
and also mental health. That was one of my favorite
topics covered
yesterday. That was really incredible because I've experienced a lot of my peers going through a lot, and I'm that type of person. I even said to my other friend who has the same trait as I, that maybe we were born to be those kind of people who comfort people and let them pour their hearts in what they're going through. For you, what are some of the stakeholders or sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, definitely TITA, the Transport Education Training Authority. Shout out to TITA. You know, they've always been a biggest supporter for us. I think the platform was enabled a national rollout because of TITA. From the inception of the program, you know, we previously worked with another CETA called the Fiber Processing and Manufacturing CETA from the inception of the project, and leading up to years and where we are now, TITA has been a great support. People such as Coca-Cola, people such as APSA, we've got a lot of stakeholders that I can literally sit and mention. All those people are definitely the enablers of our platform. Like I said, we're very much collaboration driven. Without collaborations, we cannot run this platform. Yes, from the financial resources that we need to be able to host young people that do require food when they come here, that do require a world art sort of festival or summit that we need to bring to them. We also need the content and the opportunities that we're preaching about. So even those type of partnerships where we're saying we partner, with an African bank who will come in and say, I want to get your entrepreneurs database, and we'll put all of those young people through ESC training. That for me is another partnership that I cannot run this platform without. And we as Empowaworx, we definitely value all of our stakeholders and everyone that certainly is here today making a contribution, your NYDAs, your SA Youth, Mobi, and everyone else, your Love Life CS. Preaching and punting on mental wellness is a big thing for us. Again, it's a fact that we understand that the young person that we're working with and that we're dealing with needs inspiration. They need to be pulled out of the hellhole that they're feeling that they've been stuck in. And that's why we need to make sure that we do have partners that speak to mental well-being and the wellness of a young person overarchingly. So yeah, man, a big shout out especially to Tita, who's a big driver of our provincial rollouts. And again, why we're here today is a result of Tita's support.
Okay, before we wrap up, now we're wrapping up. Just to digress a little bit, what's your favorite thing in Cape Town?
My favorite thing is the people, actually. So I think my interactions and the way that the people here are so empathetic, and the hosting is on another level. That's what I've experienced.
Yeah.
So I really love the people. You know, I love the vibe. I love the atmosphere, the receptiveness that they've given to the platform and to us as EmpowaWorx and to me as an individual. I think there hasn't been a day where I've been bored. I've had something to do. Yesterday we were out at some other place. Today I know there's a friend of mine, Makolo, from the NYJ.
Yeah,
He's from Nyanga.
Yeah.
He's coming to fetch us to go take us somewhere else again
Yeah.
today. Some of the colleagues are going, you know, to the beach and stuff because again, we're from Gauteng. We don't have the luxury of walking to a beach or driving by to a beach at any point in time. So those are some of the exciting things, man, about being Cape Town. But also it is, I mean, the land of the rich and the famous. It is. So being here is always a pleasure. Yeah.
On social media, where can people find you guys?
Oh, listen, we're Hot and Tots Holland on social media. We are available on Facebook, on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, all of the platforms. Our handle is at EmpowaYouth. Mind you, you spell it very fancy. So it's not Empower with the ER. It is EmpowaYouth.
Yeah.
That's it on all the platforms.
Okay.
EmpowaYouth.
Okay. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Cool. Enjoy the rest of the week.
Awesomeness, likewise. Thanks,
Cool, man.
guys.